Well, as you can tell, stop!
Like a bit further down there, and
Are you touching my butt?
I would not do that. Come on. It was. I think it's that Gavin thing that just.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm your host Jared Bronstein. Welcome back to our top 10 list here on InformOverload for you guys. Today we're doing the top 10 YouTubers who should be in jail, whether they've done something illegal in the past or are still doing horrible things. I feel that these people should be in jail. Before we get into it, make sure to subscribe, click that bell to never miss a video, and of course drop us some comments down below with other lists you guys would like to see. And be sure to stick around until the end for some comment replies as well as some fun bloopers, because you know there's gonna be some bloopers on this one. So let's start off our list. Coming in at number 10, we got Jake Paul. Of course, this man is going to be on the list. Aside from the fact that he seems to be a terrible neighbor and had the cops called on him multiple times, there was also the house party incident. If you guys don't remember, Paul threw a party for Designer's 22nd birthday back in May. Although Paul himself wasn't accused of any wrongdoing, it's believed up to 8 girls had their drinks spiked and were hospitalized. Now I'm not saying Jake was responsible by any means here, but the fact that he's not only a troubling neighbor but allegedly made everyone who came to the party sign a waiver, well, I mean, clearly he didn't want to be held responsible regardless of what happens, and if that's the case, maybe he knew something we didn't. Because who makes you sign a waiver going to a house party? In at number 9, we got Brooke Hates. I don't know how to say her name, really, it doesn't matter. If you guys don't know or didn't hear, Brooke was actually under investigation after she uploaded the wrong, unedited version of a YouTube video. In the unedited clip, she could be seen abusing her dog, hitting it, spitting on it, and just overall being a horrible dog owner. Ultimately, she didn't end up getting charged and even kept the dog, but some believe she should have been jailed for her abuse, or at the very least have her dog taken away. Neither of which happened, and unless an incident like the one previously seen is caught on camera again, well, I just feel sorry for that poor dog. Number 8, we got Vitaly from Vitalyzdtv. Now I'll be honest, some of his pranks are actually very funny, while others are definitely going a little too far. And that's why he should be jailed. The guy could be a menace to society and put people in some scary or tough situations. A good example are his hitman and or ATM robbery pranks. Although they aren't physically harming people, not only are innocent bystanders going to be scared by the incident, but some actually called the cops. These pranks, which are supposed to be funny, are leading to people making false 911 calls because they think the prank is of course real. And calling 911 is never a joke. So these people are calling out of fear that a crime is going down, and they're taking away law enforcement and professionals from real crimes or duties over a prank. You guys see what I'm getting at here? Vitaly has also been known to trespass and has been arrested a handful of times before, yet somehow always finds a way out. Number 7, we got Austin McBroom from the Ace family. Now I won't lie, I was debating putting him on this list in regards to the recent allegations that he forced himself upon a woman who didn't give her consent. Although it seems that Cole Carrington, or who cares about his last name, who originally accused McBroom of the crime was trying to extort Austin for money, we haven't heard anything else regarding the situation. That's most likely because it's currently under investigation, so legally, neither side can speak on it. It's unclear what really went down, unfortunately, but if Austin did in fact commit the crime, he should definitely face jail time for it. I'm not saying he did or didn't because I really don't know. Hopefully it's not true, but only those who were there can actually attest to what really happened. In at number 6, we got Sam Pepper. Now although it seems Pepper has changed from his, well, we could just say shitty ways, I guess. He did some pretty brutal things back in the day. The prank where he pretended to actually execute someone in front of their best friend, and the prank where he would pinch girls' asses and use a prosthetic hand to make it seem like it was someone else. I don't know, take your pick. Either one of those things should be jail worthy. Although the fake execution isn't necessarily illegal, it's still gutless, and in my books that's worth jail time somehow, some way. But the sexual harassment fully is illegal, and he should definitely be serving time for assaulting multiple women. But he didn't, and he's probably not going to. In at number 5, we got Logan Paul. I mean, I think it's safe to say if he ever goes back to Japan, he'll be arrested on the spot. And yes, he seemed to have moved on, as a handful of these YouTubers have, but that doesn't excuse any of them from the things they've already done in the past. In this case, Paul should have been arrested for destruction of property, public indecency, interference with business operations, and numerous traffic violations. At least that's according to Japanese officials who saw the videos he took in Japan. And if it's good enough for them, well, it's good enough for me. I think they know the country's laws better than I do, considering, you know, I mean, they enforce them and all. Technically, Logan was arrested in Italy when he flew a drone over the Colosseum, also illegal, but he was almost immediately released. If he kept going the way he was going, I have no doubt he would have ended up in jail. In at number 4, we got Ryan's Toy Review. Obviously not Ryan himself, but those responsible for running the channel. I'm assuming his parents, but at this point it's probably like a corporation of some kind. Regardless of who it is, someone should be arrested for falsely promoting toys without acknowledging that it's a sponsorship. Although they are currently under investigation, the kid's got one of the biggest channels in the YouTube game, and so many kids want to get all the toys that Ryan likes to play with, because they think he actually likes them. Not saying that we know the difference if it was a sponsored or not, but I mean, the law is the law. If Ryan or those who make money off of his brand are making bank off of these sponsorship deals, deals, they should definitely be disclosing that at the very least. Who knows if anyone will ultimately see jail time, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. I think the FBI is still investigating that whole situation. Now getting into the top 3, at number 3 we got Toy Freaks. More specifically Greg Chism. What a last name. Chism. Just sits in the tongue weird. Chism. Who put his daughters Victoria and Annabelle through some pretty tough times. There were videos where his 2 younger daughters were believed to be seen vomiting or in physical pain. Of course, the channel, which had over 8 million subscribers, got shut down, but ultimately he was never even charged. There was a police investigation in both Illinois, where he used to live, and Missouri, where he currently lives, but law enforcement officers didn't have enough of a case against Chism to charge him with any kind of child abuse. Some say that he subjected them to psychological abuse, but like I said, cops and prosecutors couldn't make enough of a case, so he got off the hook. I think he should be in jail. And at number 2 we got DaddyOFive. More specifically Heather and Michael Martin, who were actually convicted of emotionally and physically abusing their children back in September of 2017. Some of the abuse included pranks they would pull on their kids and filming themselves verbally abusing them. Although they lost custody of 2 of their kids and were charged, they only got a 5-year probation sentence, and they recently got that reduced to a 3-year sentence, and it's now unsupervised. I mean, really anyone who is involved with child abuse should most definitely be thrown in jail, no questions asked. Maybe I'm biased, but anything with animal or children abuse, and I'll take that shit into my own hands. That shit just don't fly with me. In at number 1, OneiOn. I mean, is there really any surprise that he's on this list, like at all? This man has been accused of filming women have psychotic breakdowns and actually could be the reason for it in the first place. He also had a relationship with an underage girl. Well, actually, multiple. And if that's not enough, well, many believe he is in fact a sexual predator. He's been accused of grooming underage girls, and he's actually documented it in his own videos. Relationships with 6 girls, 5 of them being 17 or younger when he first started dating them. That's disgusting, man. If that's not bad enough, a handful of them also accused him of abuse, and he's been known to send threats to those who disagree with his beliefs online. So who knows what he does to those within an arm's length. Either way, the guy's got enough of a case against him that I'm sure he could be charged, or at least thrown in jail somehow. Or at least he should be. And there you guys have it for the top 10 YouTubers who should be in jail. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with this list in the comments down below. Who do you think should be the true number 1? Let me know, and also be sure to tell me who I left out of this list that you feel should be on it. For now, let's do some comment replies because that's always fun. In the video top 10 celebrities that were hacked, anonymous dude said, "Never been this early, please, please, please shout me out IO, I've been watching ever since 2013. Wow, you've been like a real one, bro. It's been almost 7 years, that's wild. Shout out anonymous dude. I wish I would shout out your name, but it's anonymous. So, BTS_Army said, "Dude, you looked and sounded like Che Durena from AT10. I don't think so. He's got like 5 inches on me at least height-wise, and he's a pretty buff guy, so I want to say at least like 20 pounds maybe. And like overall, like even our skin tone's different. Like he's got an afro, I don't. There's a lot of differences between Che and I. But I'll take it as a compliment, I like Che. X Don't Worry X said, "Mate, you said euro 549, do you mean pound?" And then he showed me the euro and pound sign. My bad. I f***ed up again. I like have a notorious thing for confusing the pound with the euro. I mean, in my defense on this one, guys, I was just reading a symbol off of an Instagram caption and I got confused and I was quoting something, so I just said pound instead of euro. I mean, I said euro instead of pound. It's confusing, guys. Like, the next time I'm just gonna say money, just because I can't f that one up. Anyways, guys, that does it for this one. We got some great bloopers that you guys are not gonna wanna miss, so be sure to stick around. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and when I say we got some bloopers, we got bloopers for a whole video, 5-10 minute video if you guys want at this point. Make sure you guys subscribe and click that bell for, of course, more top 10 lists and, of course, some daily news for the IO team. Follow everyone on the IO team from Instagram, and we'll see you guys again soon. A good blooper is, well, I didn't write an intro, so I had to just wing it on the spot, because I'm a f***ing idiot. Raise your hand if you're gonna get fired. In at number 9, we got Brooke Hughes. I always say her name wrong. I think it's Houts. Who cares? I'm a motherfucking savage, bro. Who cares about her last name? Because I'm Randy fucking Savage, bro. And he's probably not going to. What the f? When that caffeine kicks in and you're just like on fucking cloud 75. Because cloud 9's like a chill cloud, right? Good talk. The kid's got one of the biggest, I'm gonna burp. More specifically, Greg Chism. What a last name. Chism. Just sits in the tongue weird. Chism. Chism. Doesn't mean I don't think he shouldn't be in jail. Does that make sense? Doesn't mean I think he shouldn't be in. That's yeah. I'm just gonna change it to I think he should be in jail. I think he should be in jail. I'm just gonna leave that actually. Like, what the f is he talking about? Maybe I'm biased, but anything with animal or children abuse, and I'll take the shit in my own hands. That shit just don't fly with me. So, Michael, what's up, bud? Undercard, Logan Paul, KSI, I'll beat the out of you, bro. And at number 1, OneiOn, or Onision, oh, who gives a shit about his name?